You know, this story is exactly the issue with film industry content creators, which is that you will see A24 fanboys and fangirls all in their comments promoting their stuff, giving them free marketing. Oh my god, thank you for applying A24. Oh my god, I can't wait to see this A24. Every post that they put out, every trailer that they put out, they're there. And yet, when they do something like this, where are any of those people? Can you find them? Are they around? Are they hiding under a rock because they know if that they come out and go, oh, I'm really excited for this A24 film, they know that someone's going to go, well, what the fuck are you talking about? And then suddenly you start to see what kind of content creators they are. Shills. They are people who are designed to back a studio to the hilt, but cannot back the studio and cannot criticize the studio. And it really deeply upsets me how they can just come and go as they please. And they'll have their connections, they'll get their interviews, they'll get their views. But when the going gets tough and it actually comes down to brass tacks, they're like, okay, well, now we actually have to criticize this studio. The studio that we all love. This studio that puts out things that I really fucking love. It's time to criticize them. It's time to hold them up to the sky and shine a light on them. And they're nowhere to be seen. And this is the most hot topic issue right now, which is why A24 has not gone for this Luca Guadagnino film Artificial about Sam Altman. And they haven't gone for that because it makes them look bad. That whilst they go and market that film, they're pushing new AI technology with the help of DeepMind, with the help of Google. Google has recently invested $75 million into A24 so that they can utilize and develop filmmaking tools. And now, coming straight from Scott Belsky, who is the head of the tech division at A24, what they are doing is they are developing AI technology for storyboarding. And now it's not just A24, it is also Martin Scorsese, who has partnered with an AI company to use AI to help the storyboarding. That when we talk about storyboarding, it's not just Martin Scorsese or Ari Aster or Robert Eggers sat in a room drawing a picture and going, oh, that's what I want. Storyboarding is a legitimate job within the industry. So when I hear someone like Scott Belsky at A24, or when I hear someone like Scorsese talking about, oh, well, it helps it be more efficient, it is easier, it helps me communicate what I want to see on screen a lot better. I'm going, okay, yeah, that's true, but also we're kind of stepping over the fact that this is a creative job. This isn't just you sat in a room by yourself doing it and then showing it to a team of people, in which case I would go, all right, fair enough. I'm not a fan of it, but if you're the one doing the storyboarding, okay, I get it. The fact that this is a legitimate job that they are saying, well, yeah, but we can make it easier, is the first level. We can take jobs away and make it cheaper by just having this system, giving a system to a director, to a director's assistant, and going, yeah, just plug it into there. It'll give you storyboards. You can see it. That's pretty bleak that we can just take away those kind of jobs because it makes it easier for the director. And they're not the first studio to do this, but of the independent studios, this is the most significant. Neon, as I can see, doesn't have any AI connections whatsoever. They are clean as far as I can tell. But Mubi has AI connections through Sequoia Capital, who is one of their investment firms. One of the Sequoia Capital partners is on the Mubi board. One of the companies that Sequoia has an investment in is this company called Simile that has built a first of its kind AI simulation of society where it is populated with people based on real humans. And they utilize this to basically track cause and effect so that they can tell, okay, well, if I do this, what's the effect? Real fucking bleak shit. Real Wall-E kind of vibes. But A24, this is direct. This is them. And actually, I find a lot of the quotes that have came from Scott Belsky and from A24 to be pretty bleak also. He claims that a lot of the issues with other AI developers is that they have mistakenly advertised their products as a means to make films cheaper and faster. The difference, he claims, with his division is that this is a reimagination of the production process that is similar to filmmakers like Martin Scorsese. So there's two things that he's doing there. He's linking it to legendary filmmakers such as Martin Scorsese to go, well, look, He legitimizes it, so we should be able to use it as well. He also says that it's not about it being cheaper, it's about imagination, which is bullshit. It's not creative, it's efficiency. It's an easy way for you to get around costs. And quite frankly, this might be a hot take. I don't really care about Martin Scorsese's opinion on AI. He's an 83, 84-year-old man. I can kind of understand why he's using it, because he's got very little time left, and he's probably thinking about, well, how do I get as many films made before I die? So it's kind of reasonable for him. But realistically, the person's opinion, or the people's opinions that I want to hear from, are people like Kane Parsons.
Art is a way of processing life. That's inherently what it's supposed to be for most people. I don't see the value in like outsourcing any element of that. And when I'm looking at someone else's project, if I see an element of the environment has been like, you know, they use generative fill or whatever to change something about the scene, even if it just shuts off the part of my brain that wants to know more about that world and wants to look for details, because I would assume if they're willing to make an arbitrary choice there, they could make an arbitrary choice with literally anything.
And his opinion and Curry Barker, they are more important to this discussion than Martin Scorsese, than a James Cameron, etc., etc. Steven Spielberg, George Lucas. What relevancy do they hold to the AI conversation? They are directors in their twilight years. They are not relevant to this conversation. What is relevant, however, is the fact that A24, one of their major bases is the under 35 audience. A24's biggest film ever is Backrooms. And if you look at the statistics for that same age group, their opinions on AI, our opinions on AI, reflect that we are uncomfortable with it, we are heavily skeptical, and we do not think that it has insane benefits that are too much to turn down. And yet I'm meant to go, oh, well, there's Scott Belsky, presumably an older man. Oh, Scorsese. Oh, James Cameron. They're the opinions that we should hold more weight with. Why? It's pretty bleak and pretty despairing that one of the studios that you would hold in the highest regard for being creative, for having directors and writers and creatives at the heart of this, is so openly getting behind this. And in doing so, is rejecting films like Artificial because they know that it's bad for their marketing front, because they cannot market an AI film, one that is apparently incredibly grim and about how AI is going to irreversibly fuck up the world. They are rejecting a film like that in favor of cost cutting, in favor of getting AI into more hands. And that's pretty bleak. But also, we should probably remember that this is not the first time that A24 have done this. They utilized AI in 2024 in the marketing of Civil War to show what a America at Civil War in the modern era would look like. I believe those posts are still up. I believe you could go and find them. I don't think that they deleted them. So why would they push back now? Especially not when your favorite creators have tucked tail, have run away, have put their dummies in the mouths, and have shut the fuck up about this. It's bleak, and I do not see it reversing.